Count My Cruise, back in front of this shimmer wall, which means I've got some great information to give you today. And the topic of the day is cruise line house casino programs versus working with a third-party host. I've got a good perspective on this because a few years ago I was a client of a third-party company. Presently, I do still receive offers from the house casino program of actually a couple of cruise lines. And lastly, I am a third-party host. So, good perspective, 3 different viewpoints. I've got some great information for you. The cruise lines make it simple for you to get and book offers. First of all, once you're on the ship, you may be able to go to the future cruise desk and put a deposit down on a future cruise. Not any cruise in particular, just get your deposit down because this way they know that you will be booking a cruise because you don't want to lose your money. They also sweeten the pot for you, enticing you to do such a thing because they will give you extra perks and such. And again, that way they know that you're going to book something with them. You may also receive a certificate of sorts in your mailbox at the end of your cruise with a complimentary stateroom. Once you get back, you need to give them a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, because evidently that's how long it takes to get the numbers in the computer or whatever. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, give them a couple of weeks and wait for the magic to happen. You may get offers via regular mail. You can get offers through email, and you can also go to their websites, look up the casino program, type in your loyalty number, and you will see the offers that they have for you to sail on, which is nice. So it's easy. The cruise lines put out these offers frequently, some monthly, some quarterly, some maybe only 2-3 times a year. But regardless, there's one other thing I forgot. They may put out on the cashier's desk, I can't believe I forgot this. When you're in the casino on the ship, at the cashier's desk, they may have a list for you how many points you need to get this type of cruise. How many points for this type? How many points for this type? I've also heard now they've got those little QR code thingies, and you take a picture of it, and that will tell you what cruises are available for the amount of points that you get. Sorry, forgot that part. Anyway, now you're back. Now you're back from your cruise, and you're waiting patiently to get your cruise offers. When you get an offer, it's super easy to choose one because they will send you a list, 10, 20, 30 cruises to pick from, various ports, different ships, different sail dates, different links, and all you do, you just go through the cruises, you call Margaret, tell her to get the credit card, and you get her booked. Easy peasy. Sometimes you can book online yourself. Other times you can call the company and speak with a rep and get it booked that way. The companies that do let you speak to a rep, this is a bonus, is that they're usually available 7 days a week, which is really nice because, if you get the urge to book a cruise Saturday morning, you don't want to have to wait till Monday when you get home from work to do it. So there's that. The only bad thing about them putting out a list of cruises for you is that it pretty much only entails U.S. ports, U.S. sailings. So that's great if you love going to the Caribbean, Mexico, maybe up the coast. But if you're really wanting to do some traveling via cruise ship, sailing out of ports in Europe, Australia, South America, Asia are basically non-existent. Occasionally, they'll be there, but not very darn often. The other thing is kind of the running joke is when you call the cruise lines and you speak to an agent, they're never on the same page with the other agents. 5 calls, 5 agents, and 5 different answers. So that's not so good. But anyway, they do make it very simple for you. They do all the legwork for you. You just got to throw down the cash, give them a call. You're in. Now, if you are happy with the way that the house casino program works, then stick with it. They do make it simple for you. They've done all the legwork for you, and it is super easy. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, if you are a mid to high-end player, it would behoove you to find out how a third party works and probably do your bookings through them. First and foremost, a third party advocates for you. If you call the cruise line and you're booking through their house program, what you get is what you get, and what you get is what they're looking at on their computer screen. There's no more, no less. However, if you use a third-party host, the first thing is that the host needs to do, get information that the cruise lines need, of course, but get information about your loyalty number from your favorite land-based casino or cruise line. Then we go, contact them, we get your numbers, find out what kind of play you got, what your theoretical is, your ADT, your win-loss, etc. By doing that, we know the kind of offers that you should be receiving, okay? Now, we're going to contact the cruise line for you and request whatever it is we feel that you deserve, or whatever it is you're really wanting and you want us to ask for. And if the offer, like let's say you're offered a balcony and no perks, okay? We have the ability to say, well, what if they go ocean view? Can they drop down to an ocean view cabin? And then can they get Wi-Fi and the drink package? And yeah, most of the time you're going to get that. Or, you know what, this person's play, they really, really should be able to get a junior suite. And again, we should be able to get that for you. Even if they wanted to, the representatives from the House Casino program couldn't give you that because quite simply, they don't have the authority to do so. So that's that. I mean, it just ends there. But you got to know that your host is working for you, not for the company. By the company, I mean the cruise line. We do, in essence, work for the cruise line because we bring them casino players. But other than that, we're doing the job for you. Okay, the next thing, which is really, really great, is that we don't tell you what cruises you get to pick from. You pick the cruise. You decide your destiny. You decide where you want to go, when you want to go, what ship you want to sail on, and that is what we put in a request for. The great part about this is your domestic options, they increase tenfold. And even better yet, now you have the ability to request a sailing out of Europe or Asia or South America or New Zealand, Australia, any of those places. So, and you can't do that through the house company, but this is a really good way to get those. And actually, we've sailed all over the entire world on Casino Comp cruises, and I'm not kidding. One continent left, that's all we have. Another cool thing, say there's a cruise line you have not sailed on yet, and you've really kind of been wanting to try it. You cannot call them and say, hey, my name is Joe Blow, and I'm going to sail on your cruise line, and I'm going to play in the casino. I play slots, and I play cards. I'll probably spend a whole lot of money, so what kind of offer can you give me to sail on your cruise line? And they're going to tell you nothing. They're going to say nothing. You get nothing, bub. You go pay full price for your cruise just like everybody else. You get in that casino and you play your little heart out and then come talk to us about it for next time. That is what they're going to tell you. However, if you're working with a third-party host, again, we'll get your numbers, we'll find out your play, we will contact that cruise line for you and get you all hooked up with a complimentary cabin and hopefully lots of great perks to go along with it. Now, again, if you are happy with going through the house program, no need to switch, but I do recommend going with a third-party program because, again, we work for you. Now, are there differences between the third-party companies? And yes, absolutely, there are. Obviously, some are very big, others are very small. There's also a difference in the amount of places they service. Many of them do land-based casinos as well as cruises. Others just cruises. That's me. I'm a cruise-only girl. But I have found that the bigger the company, the more automated they have gone. I hate that. I hate that I have to do everything online. I can't talk to a human. And if I have a question, there just is no speaking to anybody. That's really difficult for me. Everything is via email or, somehow online. That's where the small companies, I think, really can shine because we do the same kind of a job that the large companies do, only on a more personal level. When you work with a smaller company, you are not just a number and a name on a computer screen. You are somebody that we get to know, and we know what you like, what you dislike, and we're going to help you out that way because we know you better. I mean, that's just the bottom line. We actually get to be friends with our clients. So that's really a nice thing. And I absolutely believe that a smaller company is going to give you much, much better customer service. So how else can you get extras from the cruise line that you're sailing on? Well, I'm sure you all know this already, but I will mention it, is loyalty to brand. Each day that you sail, you get points, be it 1 point per day, or some lines do like 2 points per day in an interior cabin, and 110 points a day if you're in like the top of the line hoity-toity suite. But regardless, your points are they keep track of your points, which is your sea days, or your days at sea rather. As you acquire points, you go up in status. As you go up in status, you get more benefits from the cruise line. These benefits include discounts on specialty dining, discounts on beverage packages, on pictures, laundry. Oh, that's a good one. The laundry service is a really, really good one. Priority boarding, priority tender, etc. The next thing is the program within the House Casino program. This is not the program that you will get your comp cruises from. I mean, you might, like a yearly cruise, something like that. This is a tier level program, and this is all based on your points as opposed to your play. They keep track of your points. Whether you're a table player or a slot player, they know what the heck you're doing. They know how many points you have. You stick your card in the slot. It knows when you sat down. It knows your average bet. It knows what time you got up and went to the bathroom and came back. They know your points. And as you accumulate points, you get more and more perks. Some perks are drinks. Then moving up, you may get free play, and you may get free Wi-Fi, going up and up several levels. And you can, gosh, if you acquire a good status because of your loyalty to brand with the days you sail, and then you get a lot of points in the casino program, or the casino tier level program. Now you've got perks from that. You get comp cruises. I mean, you're set. What more could you ask for? So to summarize real quick, if you go with the cruise line casino program, you can start receiving these offers quickly, as early as right on the ship. They make it very simple for you. You don't need to do the legwork. They also have reps that you can speak with 7 days a week. If you go with a third-party host, they will advocate for you and can usually get you much better comps and perks than you could get through the House Casino program. Then we also let you choose the cruise. Now, I suppose the bad part about this is that you have to do the legwork, okay? You're not going to call up a third party and say, listen, I want to sail sometime between April and next December. Go check for me, because that ain't going to happen. You're doing the legwork on this. It's more work, but you reap the benefits of more work. And of course, lastly, the ability to go sail on a cruise line you've never sailed on before and be able to do it with a comped cruise. So that's the kind of the differences in short. Lastly, cruise lines have tightened up with the comps that they're giving away. People that used to only sail on balcony cruises are now getting offered interiors. And yeah, it's kind of stinky, but that's just how it's going, because they're lined up. Retail customers are lined up and they're buying cabins, paying retail price for them. And that's kind of the name of the game, because casino players, even mid to high end casino players, are a risk, because if they give you a suite and you have free drinks and you have specialty restaurants and all that, you have to play enough to cover those costs. And there's no guarantee that any casino player is going to play a certain amount or anything at all. So if they can sell them retail, there's less available for the casino players. And if you're getting offers that you don't feel are fair and you deserve better, well, I think it's just human nature for us to always want more. But I think we need to learn to be satisfied with what we have, because you and I both know, unless you're one of those that sits on your balcony a lot and drinks your wine before dinner and your coffee in the morning, etc., you're going to spend probably as much time in that balcony cabin as you do in your ocean view cabin. The fun is outside the cabin, particularly in the casino. That's all I've got for today. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button, because next month, I'm so excited. Next month I am going on the brand new Celebrity Ascent. I've got a 4-day followed by a 3-day, and I'm going on there to take pictures and videos of the casino and of the cabins and of the ship and everything else, and I'll be getting that out next month. So if you subscribe, you'll know, right away when it comes out. So in the meantime, good luck in the casino, and I'll see you there. Bye.